This story is about a beautiful little girl named Sammy, who was born with a hole in her heart. Sammy's condition was so severe that the hospitals in her own country of Panama were unable to help her. For 6 years, Sammy's mother and father prayed for a miracle. Fortunately for Sammy and her family, the Ossining Rotary was there to help. For years, the Ossining Rotary Club had set aside money and was looking to bring in a child from overseas.
The Gift of Life is a worldwide Rotary International Service program whose purpose is to help children in need through the miracle of open heart surgery. The success of the program is due to the medical professionals, host families, and volunteers who have generously given their time and services to provide children with the gift of good health.
Upon arriving in New York, Sammy was met by fellow Rotarians from the Ossining Rotary Club, including Phil Ruiz, whose family would host Sammy and her mother. Phil's daughter and Sammy were both the same age and bonded like sisters.
The relationship that my daughter has had with Sammy, they've become like sisters. It's been remarkable. Even little Sammy has learned a ton of English, and my daughter has learned a ton of Spanish, and in just not even 2 months. And it's really been such a super experience.
The Ossining Club paid for the travel expenses and other essentials. The district provided most of the logistics, and Montefiore Children's Hospital of the Bronx provided the miracle.
So she's a 6-year-old girl who has a big hole in her heart that can affect how that heart works and also affects how much blood is going through the lungs. So both the heart and the lungs suffer from that increased flow that results from the hole. It can sometimes have an effect on how easy it is to breathe. It can have an effect on how they grow. It can have an effect on what kind of activities they can participate in. The surgical procedure would be to do an open heart procedure, meaning opening up the chest and finding the hole and putting a patch over the hole. What we need to do beforehand is a catheterization. The catheterization allows us to look at just how much the lungs have been affected by all of this increased flow. The surgery itself will probably take a couple of hours from the moment that she walks into the operating room to the time she finishes. Sometimes it's longer, three to 4 hours, but the actual amount of time that the surgeon has the heart open and has stopped the heart from beating so that he can actually, and put the patient on bypass so he can actually put the patch on, is fairly short. I always tell my patients that they're going to be in the hospital for about a week, sometimes less, sometimes more, which means about 3 or 4 days in the intensive care unit and another 3 or 4 days on the regular floor, sort of just recovering.
Many Rotarians came together to give Sammy a new heart. The Ossining Club president, Bob Nolan, and District Governor-elect George Camp helped lead the way. Gift of Life District 7230 and Robbie Dono of the Gift of Life International helped save Sammy's life. The hard work of the Ossining Rotary Club and the wonderful professionals at the Montefiore Children's Hospital will always be part of Sammy's new life.
The value of the Gift of Life program is pretty obvious in terms of getting patients who are in need of cardiac surgical care and who don't have access to it and making it available to them, particularly in places where there's just not enough medical care available. I think that's the biggest value of the Gift of Life program.
The parents of a child, when they see that their child has been repaired and their heart is normal, there are no words to express their happiness and gratefulness.
Fue difícil al principio, pero bueno, ahora ya todo, le doy gracias a Dios y a todos ustedes.
I'd like to thank Gift of Life and everybody that has been involved in this process. And in the beginning, she was a little bit worried and scared, but you know, she thanks everybody for helping out.
Gracias, Gift for Life. Regálame el regalo de la vida.
Thank you, Gift of Life, for giving me the gift of life. Thank you very much.
To learn more about the Ossining Rotary, contact me, Bob Nolan, at 914-944-0994 or email me, Thank you very much.